When shadows wear another's face, the truth isn't always what you think. Two men locked behind different bars, but someone else walks free. And tonight, everything changes. After the arrest, Obinna and Muna were kept in separate prison cells. Their faces confused the world, but now, their DNA confirmed the truth. They were twins. Obinna couldn't believe it. Muna was still trying to process it.
How can someone live your whole life not knowing you shared a face with another?
Obinna asked Carlo quietly. Meanwhile, Muna sat alone, eyes heavy with thought. When Mama Ifeoma, now old, frail and worn, came to visit, he watched her quietly through the glass. She managed a tired smile.
My summon.
Muna's eyes filled with emotion.
You picked me up when no one else did.
He said softly.
You gave me life when I was just left to die.
Mama Ifeoma's lips quivered as tears rolled down her cheeks. Muna continued, voice cracking.
I'm grateful. No matter what happened in the past, all I know be saying that you be my mama. I just wish life had been kinder.
He looked down at his hands.
I dropped out of school because we couldn't pay the fees. I've always had to struggle to survive. I fought for everything, for food, for peace, for breath. I wish I believed you when you told me I have a twin brother, that you wonder where he is, that you wonder who took him all those many years ago. I wish I believed you.
Mama Ifeoma sobbed quietly. Then he looked up.
I'm lucky I had you. And Odie, that guy, he has never let me down. You both are all I've ever had.
Muna placed his hand against the glass.
Thank you. I beg. I want day alone.
A few days later, Odie came with his younger sister, Ego. They sat across from Muna. Odie held his friend's hands through the bars.
Muna, you're stronger than this place.
Odie said, his voice steady.
We go get the truth out, I swear it.
Ego nodded quietly.
Muna, you don't deserve all this.
She smiled faintly, a smile that made Muna's chest feel light for the first time in weeks. Odie had always been loyal, always kind, and Ego so gentle, so harmless. Elsewhere, Obinna's wife came to visit.
I don't need proof. I know your heart.
With his adoptive parents beside her. He stared at them long and hard.
Tell me the truth. Am I adopted?
His mother reached for his hand.
We didn't want to hurt you. But yes, we found you. In a cotton. Alone. Crying. Alone.
His father added.
We adopted you properly. Raised you with love. You were our miracle.
I deserve to know.
Obinna turned away, a single tear escaping his eyes.
So, I had a brother all this time.
He said. Before anyone could breathe, the news came. Another girl had disappeared. Panic swept through the town again. Fear, confusion, and outrage gripped the people.
They said she was taken from her own street, just like the others.
How?
The police boss backed.
Both suspects are in prison.
We can't keep waiting while this happens again.
Detective Carlo stood quietly, then said,
There's only one way to know. We'll use bait.
Young Officer Tare went undercover that same night. She stood alone in the dark corner of the ghetto, pretending to wait. A sleek car pulled up. A man leaned out. He looked just like Muna, just like Obinna.
Wanna grab a drink?
Sure.
She smiled nervously and got in. Inside the hotel room, the man locked the door. Tare's heart pounded.
What's your name?
She asked.
Just call me Bola or Chairman.
But things soon turned strange.
You will disappear today, Maria.
He muttered. Terrible.
What? Who's Maria?
You are my father's side chick. You came with your twin boys to destroy us. My father didn't want you. You were nothing. I heard him telling you to get rid of it because he didn't want our mother to know. You thought you could replace me and my brother.
Odie.
Odie is not brave. I am the brave one, but nobody knows it.
I don't understand. You're not well. I think you need help.
Bola's voice rose, agitated and strange.
Don't tell me what I need and what I don't need, Maria. I've erased you before so many times. You kept coming back. You disappear for good tonight.
He laughed, a strange robotic laugh. Then, with one swift move, he pulled his face off. The silicone mask fell. It wasn't Mona. It wasn't Obinna. It wasn't even a man. It was Ego.
I go?
Long waves fell across her shoulders.
I don't understand.
Her lips curled into a wicked smile.
This thing off me.
With a hiss, Ego yanked off the wired mic from her collar.
You're surprised, right?
She said, now in her real voice, cold and cruel.
Don't worry. You won't live to tell anyone.
She raised her hand to strike. Bang! The door burst open. Police officers flooded in. Freeze! You're under arrest! Ego dropped the weapon and the axe.
Under arrest.
The real villain had been hiding in plain sight all along. Weeks later, the hospital echoed with the cries of newborns. Obinna stood beside his tired but happy wife, tears in his eyes. The doctor smiled.
Congratulations. They're twins.
Two beautiful baby girls.
I think the best part about it all, even with the hard times, is when you just get to celebrate.
I agree with that.
At the naming ceremony, children ran around laughing. Obinna's little son chased a balloon, giggling. There was music, jollof rice, and joy. Obinna stood beside Mona, who was finally freed too. Mama Ifeoma, old but smiling, held one of the twins in her arms. Hello raised the glass. Family, healing, forgiveness. The truth had been painful, but it had finally brought them peace. Sometimes, the faces we trust can hide the darkest truths, but in the end, it's not the blood that defines us, it's the choices we make. Trust, love, and truth will always find their way home. Like, comment, and subscribe for more gripping African tales.